Ooh. So I'm gonna start by saying welcome back. If any new subscribers, welcome to the channel. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna plant out my 3 varieties of beetroot because they really need to go out. And there's 2 kind of methods you can do it, what I've done personally, but there's one that I like more than the other. So let's get into the video. We're in the greenhouse at the moment, and now I have to start leaving the door open. It gets way too hot. Like at the moment now it's peaking at just under 30, but within an hour or 2 it's going to be probably close to 35. So yeah, so what we're going to do is, as I was saying, I've got 3 varieties of beetroot we're going to put out today. So the first one is, this is called the Beetroot Golden Eye. I've never grown this one, but it's basically like a goldish colour, yellowish colour. So we're going to do that, but I feel like it's, the way it looks is similar to the one I normally grow, so that's all right. Then we've got, this is the one that I got, these seeds I actually got from France. I think it's a French variety, but they look like a carrot, but they take way longer to grow than a normal beetroot would. So this is going to go probably in the far corner, because I think that'll be better for this one. There's not quite as many as I thought there was going to be, but there is still a decent amount. But I have started another tray out, which will probably come up in the next probably 4 or 5 days, and then it'll be like a later planting, so it should be all right. And then this is the variety I grew last year, and these ones are pretty good. These turned out really well last year, so I thought I'm going to bring it back again. And I haven't started some more of these ones, I've just started some more of those ones, and I'm probably going to start some more of the golden eyes, just to be on the safe side. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we do some box preparation. The thing is, they're all filled up nicely. You just need to de-weed a little bit, and I want to add a little bit of mix on the top of it, just to obviously help the plants out. So let's do that. Let's start planting out. So got these all, the boxes all prepped. So this one here is the Beetroot beetroot, and this is the one I grew last year, and it grows to a decent size and it's very nice. So we're going to plant that in this box. So this box here gets a decent amount of sunlight throughout the day. The 2 over there don't, but then I did grow these ones over there and they grew right, and that gets a little less sun than probably like the first half of the morning to mid-afternoon. It gets sun, and that's it. So it'll grow perfect here. So what we're going to do is we're going to plant these out. So before I was telling you, there's a method that I use, the 2 types. So there's a type where you can just basically, you can just take these out of the pod and the cells and plant them out. So even if it's got 3 in it or 2 in it or 4 in it, doesn't matter. You can plant them straight with the 4 in one hole. But I found that they grow a bit smaller. And to be honest, I want to get like the biggest beetroots I can get. So I'm going to put them each singly. So I did buy one of these tools, but I don't know if it's going to work because I feel like it needs to be more compact for this tool to work. But what we're going to do is we're going to try it together and see if it works. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't, then we basically just have to do it by hand. So let me get that tool and see. Here's the tool I brought, and this will work out perfect if it does work for, like, if I'm planting out carrots. This will work out perfect. So let's see. So I've tried to compact it as best as possible so we can see if it will work. And because it does the correct amount of spacing, this will be great. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's not as compact for it to work. Yeah, nah. I think this will work out in those boxes over there where it's got more like broken down compost that's turned into soil. I think it'll work perfectly. So we have to just do it by hand, but it's no problem. So spacing we're going to do with these. They don't have to be too spaced out, so we can just put one here, maybe one there, one there, one there. Because it's so loose, it's pretty easy to create these holes. We're going to plant out some of these beetroots. So I'm going to start with the ones that's only got one in it because it'll be easier to start with. You see, perfect. And you don't have to be too gentle with these. They're very good, very, very resilient. That's got 3. There's another one. And if you see, like my ones, a couple of them are a bit leggy, so all you do is just plant it a little bit further down. That's okay. There's one. So that's got 2 in it. So we just separate it. Just place it like that. And then when you do it, you want to push down as further as possible. So right like that, just push it down. And you'll be alright. I just want to get 3 long to read, just away, keep going. So that's that all done. And as I was saying previously, I didn't think it was going to fill up all the boxes. We had a couple smaller ones, but I wasn't going to put them in just in case. I didn't want to really waste the space. I'd rather use it for one I know that's going to grow. So that's all of them done. So we still got 12 spots here. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab some of I think about a couple golden eyes in this one here, and then whatever's left put in there. So it might be a mixed box, because I don't want to just, let's say for instance I've got, I don't know how many we got in there, probably 30, maybe 30 in there. I don't want to just waste 30 in that box. There's going to be a lot of wasted space. So if we can put them together, we're going to put them together, except for the longer ones, because I don't really want to, we'll see how it goes, So let's get the rest of them. I've actually got some radishes that I sold up a little while back, and you can see they're beautiful. So we're going to put them here instead, just because I think it'll look better, a little bit of radish here, and then we can put all the golden eyes on that side. So let's put these ones out. They've been screaming to come out, so we'll put them out. Ooh. Same sort of concept. Ooh, it's got to be a bit more gentle with these ones, I think. Shake it off a bit. There we go. Perfect. this, I'm pushing on the bottom of the root, and that pushes it all the way to the bottom, just like so. And that's that done. So now let's move on to the golden eyes. It feels so good to be working now in the shade. I was getting cooked. Yeah, so we've got that all done now, and we've got to do the same thing with this one. And what I've done with this, the same as the other one, I put radishes at the top just because I was gonna mix it first of all, but I thought, you know what, I don't want to disturb the soil too much when I go to, because obviously those radishes will be done way before these beetroots. So I thought, you know what, let me just leave it like this, let me just use it like that. So next thing we've got to do is plant out the new variety, the French type. We'll get that done and I'll get back to you. So there we go. And that's all the variety, my new variety planted out. What I'm gonna do is I've made too much holes there. I'm not gonna touch that side because I'm gonna add the rest of the ones that I'm sowing now into that side, and then anything left over that beets, that spares, is gonna go to the front garden. So next thing we need to do, we need to get this heavily watered in, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna water it in with my fertilizer mix, and I've actually got some more over there. So in the next video, I'll show you how it looks and then how I bottle it up. But what we're gonna do is get some heavy fertilizer watered into these 3 boxes. We should be good to go. So let's do that. We've got all the beetroot planted out, we've got both sides done. They look good, got them watered in with the heavy fertilizer, so that should give them a good boost that they need. I want to say thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, share all that good stuff. In the next video, we'll probably have to plant out some sweet corns because they're getting very big in there, so you need to go outside. But for now, catch you next one. Bye bye.